felt so good. Good evening and welcome into the Soul Suite. Tonight is December 26, 2025. Ooh, I can't believe it. And wherever you are, you made it. You made it. And I thank you. I thank you for making it. Because you could have been anywhere today, but you're here with me. And this is that quiet night. The messages slow down. The world exhales. I'm really glad you're here. Yes, I'm so glad that you're here. You could have been anywhere, but you're here in the Soul Suite. Hey, beautiful souls. So December 26th is an honest day. There's no performance left. No instructions. No applause waiting. Yesterday asked us to show up smiling. Today, just ask us to show up. You know, late night has always been about company. And I thought that would be a good idea to record this episode late night. There's not noise. It's just encouragement. Real encouragement. It usually finds us in moments just like this. There's a voice I've listened to on days when I needed that. And it's Steve Harvey. Not the punchlines, not the stage, but those quiet moments when he opens his show. He reminds people that they matter. He talks about how none of us are duplicated, that there's intention in how we're made. And that thought, it stays with you, especially after the celebration ends, right? Yep. Because when the room gets quiet, the real question comes back. That question that it lingers. Who am I when nobody's clapping? Right? Just vibe. That's all you have to do. You're here, and we're gonna vibe. And we're gonna talk about what happens after Christmas, right? I don't celebrate Christmas, but I do know what that pressure feels like to be there, be present with family. So what happens after Christmas is where truth usually lives. The bill still exists. Grief doesn't disappear. Dreams still need courage and encouragement. Doesn't shout over that. It sits beside it. Steve Harvey once shared a thought that carried me through some days. That we are not accidents. Like I said earlier, he said there's intention in how we're made. Not pressure, not comparison, intention. So after Christmas isn't empty, it's spacious. And sometimes space is where answers finally have room to arrive. This is 5-star. So every now and then we're going to listen to a little music on the Soul Suite, get those creative juices flowing. And I love 5-star. This is Slightest Touch. We're going to talk about 5-star one of these days. Because if you know, you know. So we talked about we're all unique. We talked about after Christmas. Now we're going to talk about if encouragement had a sound. Sometimes it would sound like restraint, right? So an artist that I love so much, and I think is the best way to start the Soul Suite, because this person is full of soul and creativity and music, is Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder never rushed brilliance. He never does. He lets it breathe. So tonight, we do the same thing. Okay? We are going to listen to a little Stevie Wonder. Yes, we're going to listen to a little Stevie Wonder tonight. And something that I remember very well is when I was a kid, my parents, they had Songs in the Key of Life album. And they would listen to this song. Let's say it was early Saturday morning and we're about to clean the house. Yeah. So I love this song, but I also associate it with having to clean the house. But it's Isn't She Lovely by the talented, the amazing, the wonderful. Should I go on? I could go on and on and on. But I will let his music speak for him. The incomparable Stevie Wonder with Isn't She Lovely? And the beginning of the song, I love it. I hope you love it too. That was spectacular. Yes. So, as you can hear from that beautiful song, Stevie Wonder never rushes brilliance. He is a true artist. And on the Soul Suite, I will give flowers to artists. And the reason I do that is because they are the ones that bring color to our lives, be it through music, be it through painting, be it through dancing, be it through encouragement. It could be anything. A true artist deserves their beautiful flowers. So, yes, we're going to talk a little bit about Stevie Wonder. Just like a little, if you don't know, then you should know. Okay? So, Stevie Wonder, born May 13th, 1950, known professionally as Stevie Wonder, is an American singer, songwriter, musician, and record producer. He is widely regarded as one of the most influential musicians of the 20th century. Wonder is credited as a pioneer and influenced by musicians across a range of genres that include R&B, pop, soul, gospel, funk, and jazz. A virtual one-man band, Wonder's use of synthesizers and other electronic musical instruments during the 1970s reshaped the conventions of contemporary R&B. He also helped drive such genres into the album era, crafting his LPs as cohesive and consistent, in addition to socially conscious statements with complex compositions. Blind since shortly after birth, Wonder was a child prodigy who signed with Motown's Tamla label at the age of 11. Can you imagine that? 11 years old, where he was given the professional name Little Stevie Wonder. Wonder's single Fingertips was a #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1963 when he was 13, making him the youngest solo artist ever to top the chart. Wonder's critical success was at its peak in the 1970s. His classic period began in 1972 with the releases of Music of My Mind and Talking Book, the latter featuring Superstition. And you know what? We're going to listen to Superstition. That's one of my favorite songs. If you ever saw the movie Lethal Weapon, yes, if you know, you know. They usually play it around this time of year. Is it Lethal Weapon? No. Not Lethal Weapon. We're going to look it up. But the song Superstition is in that. Let's look up the movie really quick because I'm telling you right now, if you know, you know, you already know. Because it's Bruce Willis. Yes, Bruce Willis. Let's look it up really quick. Because I think I know what the movie is. I just can't think of it right now. Why can't I remember? Oh my goodness. It's okay. We have time. We are not rushing at all. Die Hard. Oh my goodness. You know what? We need to have a movie watch night. And we are going to feature Die Hard. Yes, I think we should. But for now, let's give a listen to Superstition because as it says in his bio, Music of My Mind and Talking Book, the latter album featured Superstition, which is one of the most distinctive and famous examples of the sound of the Horner clavinet keyboard. we are going to inhale this experience, and we're going to love it because we are here to learn and be inspired. So what it's called again is the Horner Clavinet Keyboard. That's what this song Superstition features, and it's from the album Talking Book. So let's give it a listen.
All Nation Registry.
Give it a quick listen. I know. So sorry. So very sorry, guys. Here we go. Okay, so I was so wrong, but you know what? We make mistakes. I was wrong. I guess I just love Die Hard. I guess I just love Bruce Willis. I don't know. But Stevie Wonder's song Superstition, I stand corrected, was famously featured in John Carpenter's 1982 sci-fi horror classic The Thing, where it's played on a boombox but also appears in iRobot and a couple of other movies. So I was wrong. But it's okay. It's okay. You know, it's all right. But we got a chance to listen to Stevie Wonder's beautiful song, a couple of his songs. We talked about the Horner clavinet, not to be confused with clarinet, and that is the musical instrument that is featured in that song, Superstition. The clavinet is an electric clavichord invented by Ernst Zacharias and manufactured by the Horner Company of Trossenden, West Germany. From 1964 to 1982. The instrument produces sounds with rubber pads, each matching one of the keys and responding to a keystroke by striking a given point on a tension string, and was designed to resemble the Renaissance era clavichord. Okay, so that's just a brief little explanation of what that musical instrument is that we hear in the song Superstition. And it just makes a beautiful accompaniment to Stevie Wonder's awesome, very rich voice. So yes, we talked about Stevie Wonder. Mr. Wonder is one of the best-selling music artists of all time. And I feel that is very important because my audience contains a lot of Gen Xers as well as some Gen Zs and millennials. And I think that sometimes it is lost, the history of the music is lost. And I don't want to see that happen. I really don't. I want us all of us creative minds, and those of us that are not necessarily creative minds, but we love creativity and we love art and we love music. I want us to know where it comes from. I want us to know the many layers to make the delicious cake. All right? That's important. We'll talk more about Stevie another time, but the thing that I would like for us to take with us is, as an artist or as a person who appreciates art and creativity, remember, breathe. Don't rush your brilliance. I know there are times that we want the end result. We want to take the cake. And I must be hungry because I'm talking about food. But we want to take the cake out the oven. I don't know if any of you love a good red velvet cake. I do. And there's a lot of work that goes into it. Can you imagine rushing a red velvet cake and then just handing it to somebody like a plate of red velvet mess? I couldn't imagine doing that. And I know you couldn't either. You wouldn't. So, your brilliance, it takes time. I don't want you to rush. I want you to take your time, build those layers. Every experience, good or bad, makes you who you are. And you are a beautiful soul. Remember that. Okay? And just like Stevie, he never rushed brilliance. He never rushes brilliance. He lets it breathe. And so tonight, we do the same. Okay? So we just chill tonight and start this show off right. Here's what I do know. Just a few things, nothing major. Here's what I do know. Rest is not quitting, okay? Rest is essential to your creative growth. Rest is essential to your life. If you're not resting, you're not growing. 2, you don't owe the world a performance. You don't. I've heard a couple of people say, speak on some events that have happened locally in the Chicagoland area. A couple of things very emotional. And I've heard a couple of people say, hey, if I were in that situation, I would have done X, Y, Z. The problem with that is sometimes the person, when they hear that, they feel, well, maybe I didn't do enough. And they may feel pressured to give a performance. You don't owe the world a performance. Number 3, your pace is allowed. Okay? Some things demand us to do them quickly. Life, however, is not a race. Your pace is allowed. 4, encouragement doesn't need volume. I think of that song, I don't know why, with Mace, and he says, turn me up in the headphones. Encouragement, you don't have to turn it up. It doesn't need volume. And lastly, for tonight, I want you to sit with this. What's meant for you recognizes you. Okay? I'm going to say that one more time. What's meant for you recognizes you. Okay? Okay. In closing for tonight, I hope that something I did or said resonates with you. If Steve Harvey teaches encouragement and Stevie Wonder teaches excellence, Johnny Carson, I love Johnny Carson, taught restraint. You don't have to rush into the next chapter. You don't. Sometimes the most powerful thing that you can do is stay present in the quiet. That might be hard to do, but that might be the most powerful thing you can do. So, I thank you for spending this time with me. I truly do. I'm so grateful that you took your precious time and spent it with me tonight. And I'm very thankful that you trust me with your time. So, yeah, I'm very happy about this. If tonight gave you one calm breath, it did exactly what it was meant to do. Okay? We're going to close with my song. Bernard Wright, Who Do You Love? I need you millennials to appreciate. I do, I really do. A change of heart. Okay. If you didn't know and you just started watching this podcast, this was episode 1 of the Soul Suite. I am Miss DC Undeniable, and this space was created just for you. And everyone that joins this beautiful space is a beautiful soul. And I call you Undeniables. So take a breath for a second with me. Because the Soul Suite is not rushed. It's not loud, and it's not trying too hard. It just is. Yes, we gotta teach them now. This is Bernard Wright. Who Do You Love? 1985. That was a good year. But this has been the Soul Suite. I am Miss DC Undeniable. Good night, and take care of yourselves and each other. Oh yeah, and remember, somebody woke up today needing your light, you undeniable, beautiful soul. So don't dim it.